Since I'm currently jobless and I thought about being a streamer, does it pay the bills? No. Well, I don't know what your bills are. What are your needs? And be realistic with me, okay? How much money do you need monthly? A 50-50 chance? No. It's like a 90-10 chance that it doesn't work, to be completely honest with you. Maybe I should also do OF. Well, that would more likely pay than just being a Twitch streamer, to be honest.
It is what it is.
Might be around 250 euro a month. That's all you need? Maybe. Here's the thing. I started during COVID, and I would say I wasn't making the amount that you need until maybe a year in, but people still had a bunch of job relief money at that point. And then as I grew, the job relief money went down, but it was stable because I grew. Does that make sense? So, a motherfucker, why are you behind me? Thanks, Dennis. Now I'm sure that I'm gonna be a streamer. Okay, well, I just want to let you know, it's not easy. It's very much not easy. There are people who get lucky that have a lot less training than me that do great, that do fucking awesome at this job, that very much excel at it, and there are people who don't. Oh my god. I mean, at this point, I have nothing to lose. Do you have some advices on how to start? Don't go out and buy a bunch of equipment. You might not like it, or it might not be for you, but audio is more important than anything else. The concept of dead air is something that I think a lot of new people do not understand about streaming, and I think if you can accomplish defeating dead air as much as you can, you're gonna be better off than someone who can't, especially as a new, especially versus like other new streamers. People might be like, oh, this person like actually tries and they do a good job and stuff. If you try to eliminate as much dead air as you can. A lot of rules in radio apply just as much as YouTube content does. I feel like from my film degree in college and my radio production, I don't know what it's called, magnet program in high school, I learned a lot more that goes into streaming from my radio production than I did from my film degree. Dead air is really important. You probably don't want to have as much dead air as possible. Obviously, you take a break because streaming is a lot longer than a radio show. Radio shows are like an hour, so it's a bunch of nonstop yap. It's a rule by the FCC that you cannot have 3 or more seconds of dead air. It's actually against the law. You can be fined for it. I'm not even kidding, by the way. That is a thing. So it's very important that at any given moment there is talking. And I think the same rule applies for stream. Obviously not as much since you're like gaming or you're crafting or you're like doing something, you're walking around or whatever the fuck, you're out somewhere experiencing something. So it's like not the same exactly, but I think that rule applies. And I think new streamers fall in the trap of talking about their video game a lot, but that's better than nothing. So, like, if you can do that, that's already, like, an A+ if you're new and stuff. But I think that people fall into the trap of talking about their game more. Now, if you plan on making YouTube videos about it, I'm gonna give you advice I don't follow. If you're gonna make a YouTube video and you know you're gonna make a YouTube video, don't fucking talk to your chat while you do it. Or, like, tell chat you're gonna lock in or some shit. Or be a streamer that locks in a little bit. Because I have so much shit I have to cut from reading my fucking chat when I make YouTube videos. It is so stressful. I have so much like, hey, welcome in. What's up, dude? Nice to meet you. Hi, Joe. Hi, Prance. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Adam. Hi, fucking Raiders. What's up? My name's Stannis. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, what are you eating? I'm eating a hamburger. Blah, fucking blah. That doesn't have anything to do with my game. And then I gotta cut around it, and hopefully it still looks like the goddamn video game I'm playing. And sometimes it doesn't. So if you're gonna try to like double dip and make YouTube videos out of your content, I would lock in a little bit more. But if you're not going to, and you just want to be a good streamer, which is my top priority, which is why I go through fucking hell and drag my feet through broken glass to get YouTube videos, because I yap too much about other shit. I would say try to talk about other things. I think improv helps out a lot. If you've ever taken an improv class, or if you've ever learned the principles of improv, I think that helps out a lot when it comes to streaming. I'm not saying make up some bullshit about unicorns and rainbows and stuff that's never happened to you, or whatever, but I do think that the concept of that helps out a lot. Anyway, I hope that advice was good. I know it was really long, but I hope it was good, you know? Noted, thanks, that's actually really helpful. Okay, good. I'm glad. Awesome. Donating so you're forced to say hi? Ha ha ha. What's up? Hello, I'm sorry. I was really invested in what I was saying there. I was trying to give advice to a new streamer. Well, anyway, I'm excited to see what you do, Watchy. If you ever want to DM me, by the way, on Discord, feel free to do so. You could ask me more questions. If you have anything like specific, how to set things up, or a this or that kind of thing, where to get overlays like that, how to set them up. anything like that, I can try to help you out. I like streamers that haven't started. I don't like streamers that have started and ask me for advice when they're not doing the shit they should be doing. But they've definitely been streaming long enough to know better. I don't give advice to those people because it's a waste of my breath. I usually say, gamer, you know what the fuck you need to do. Lock in and do it, man. What are you asking me for? What do you want from me? You want a shout out from me, but you're framing it like advice. I don't like that stuff. But anyway, best advice for streaming on YouTube is to study the TOS because you will get clapped. Nah, that's not it. That doesn't matter. Your education background sounds really cool, props. It's very cool, and I don't have a job for it, so like, W.